back at it with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about my Milwaukee Bucks, who made a splash today, trading for Portland Trail Blazers all-star guard Damian Lillard in a 3-team deal. We'll get to the specifics in just a moment, folks. But, folks, make sure to check us out, if you haven't already, on all of our social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook Live, the Anchor, and TikTok at Review and Preview Sports. We appreciate all of your support. Now, as the Bucks fan that I am, I'm ecstatic. I love this move for Milwaukee. It is heartbreaking in a way, and I'll explain why in a moment. But the Bucks get Damian Lillard. This should get them over the hump to reclaim that spot as the number one team in the Eastern Conference. Now, Lillard spent 11 seasons with the Blazers, and a lot of reports had him going to the Miami Heat. After the Blazers drafted Scoot Henderson, Lillard, that's when he started to want out. Loyal so long to Portland and always will be despite this trade. A guy at 33 years old who wants to win a ring, and Portland is not in that zone right now. Milwaukee is. This guy averaged 32 points per game last year with over 7 assists in just 58 games played. He's arguably the second best starting point guard in the NBA behind Steph Curry. Some people even argue number one. That's how good he is. But this was a 3-team deal, and I'll go over the logistics here. You see a couple players Milwaukee gave up in the banner below. But the Bucks received Dame Lillard. The Trail Blazers received Jrue Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Tamani Kamara, 2029 unprotected Milwaukee first-rounder, unprotected Milwaukee swap rights in 2028, and a 2030 pick. The Suns received Jusuf Nurkic from Portland, Grayson Allen from Milwaukee, Nasir Little from Portland, and Keon Johnson from Portland as well. And I will say this is awesome for the Bucks. They gave up a couple draft picks, 2 players to get Lillard, who's 33 years old, still has a lot of game left in him. I'd say he has about a solid 5 to 6 years left in him at the NBA level as far as being a really good player. We see what LeBron James and other players are doing at 38, 39 years old. Keeping Middleton and Lopez is key for Milwaukee. Unfortunately, the Bucks would have to give up some assets in order to acquire Damian Lillard. It is heartbreaking because Jrue Holiday made a statement, I believe it was yesterday, that he wanted to retire a Buck. And, yes, done dirty, but this is a sports business at the same time. I wish Jrue Holiday nothing but the best, an elite defender, but the Bucks get a needed upgrade at point guard. Holiday, I would still argue, is top 10 in the league, regardless of where he goes. I know Portland is trying to deal him somewhere else as we speak. Grayson Allen to the Suns, starting 2 guard for us the last 2.5 seasons. Again, Grayson Allen is a guy that I really liked. I'm going to miss him. Up and down career at Duke, bounced around the NBA first couple of years with Utah and then Memphis, finally found a home in Milwaukee, but unfortunately, Allen a little bit too streaky at times. If his 3-point shot is not on, he's not that productive offensively. I think part of it is he takes a back seat to other players on the offense. But I wish Grayson Allen nothing but the best as well. Real class act, and a guy who's really matured a lot since entering the NBA. So I'm going to miss both Holiday and Allen respectively. Now, this trade opens up an additional roster spot for the Bucks. Obviously, they get 1 in Lillard, huge asset, and they lose 2. I didn't believe the news this morning when I saw that the trade came out, or very early this afternoon, that is. GM John Horst is going all in. We know the Bucks have some rookies on the team this year. They have Coach Griffin's son, Andre Jackson Jr., Chris Livingston from Kentucky, and then Drew Timme from Gonzaga. So it'll be interesting to see who fills out the back end of the roster. The shooting guard starter will most likely be either Malik Beasley or Pat Connaughton, unless they go big in their starting lineup. As far as depth is concerned, you still have Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, Malik Beasley. You have Robin Lopez back as well. Margin Beauchamp in year number 2, as well as A.J. Green. Jay Crowder returns. The only players the Bucks lost of significance in the offseason was Joe Ingles and Javon Carter outside of today's trade. But you get Lillard in. to replace Holiday and Allen, I'll take that any day of the week. So I'm very excited for this Milwaukee Bucks team. Definitely top 2 in the East at worst right now. I still think they're fighting with Boston for that top spot, but I would have to give the edge to Milwaukee since now they have 2 superstar players on their team and 3 all-stars in Giannis, Lillard, and Middleton. Damian Lillard is a Milwaukee Buck. By the way, I'm sure former Trailblazers teammate Pat Connaughton had a lot to do with this as well. Those two were good friends over in Portland. So thanks, Pat. Appreciate it. Go Irish. Yep, Lillard's a Buck. I'm thrilled, folks. If you like what you watch, make sure to check us out once again on all of our social media. There it is scrolling across our ticker below. I'm excited for the NBA season to commence. We'll see how Milwaukee looks with Damian Lillard in their backcourt. Appreciate you all, and I'll catch you all on the next video.